Alright, so we back with another video. Today we're gonna be giving y'all the rapper tier list. Usually when I do this, I have all types of artists. I'm gonna do it calm down a little bit this time. I'm literally gonna be doing it strictly off of rap. But the tiers we're gonna be doing is gonna make it impossible to be biased. So I'm gonna get into that when we get there. But if y'all do want more of these tier lists, I will probably do an artist tier list. I ain't gonna lie, I've been getting into some other artists, especially genres recently, especially other like eras of music too, especially with the Michael Jackson movie. So if y'all do want that video, y'all just make sure to like the video, subscribe. But today we're gonna be doing the rapper tier list. We're gonna be ranking them in tiers. I think it should be a very interesting video. Further ado though, let's hop into it. Alright, hopping into it. So we have our tiers. Now it's a lot of people, so I have it zoomed out. So if it's hard for you to see, I don't know what to really tell you right now. But we have the GOAT tier. That's gonna be probably one person in there and one person only. We have both tier. We have all-time lyricism. That's gonna be if you are okay. Let me do it from the bottom actually, because it's gonna be confusing if I do it from the top. So we have trash. That's pretty self-explanatory. Mid. You're neither good or trash, so you're gonna fall right in the middle. Mid. Good song making. Now, good song making for me is your ability to make songs, your ability to make hit records and stuff like that. So if you're a rapper but you're not the most lyrical, you're probably gonna go there. If you're a lyrical rapper, like maybe you're not the best at making songs, maybe you're better at making albums, like lyrical albums throughout, I think that's probably where I'll put you. And then we have both, where you're able to make lyrical songs, lyrical albums, but you also are able at to make good songs that actually has replay value. That's kind of what I'm saying for the song making, because that's gonna be more so in the replay value area. Like it's not just hits, it's also just songs that people will actually want to listen to, you know. And then we have people like both that can do both, and you're doing them at in my opinion, balanced levels. It's not equal. It don't have to actually be exactly equal, but balanced levels. And then we have all-time song making. This is like if you are able to do like there's a couple different ways you can do this. I think either you're able to make all-time caliber songs, or you're able to make good songs with replay value for a long tenure, like in terms of songs that's gonna be like classic songs. You know, like a song doesn't have to be an all-time song for it to be a classic song, in my opinion. Like I do think for it to be a all-time song is a little different. I think classic is like a tier below that. Like a classic song, like if you turn this on, you like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Or you are able to just make, like, say for instance, some people can have like one all-time song and make this, but there's people that can have so many all-time songs. It's undeniable. You know what I'm saying? Like where they just really are all time at making songs that's good replay value, all that type of stuff. And then we have all time lyricism. These are like the greatest rappers of all time, no debate. Maybe not the best at making songs, maybe are better at making albums, maybe not the most likely to be played, replay factor and stuff like that, but they are more in the lyricism area. And then we have both, where you're at a balance again, able to do both with a balance. And then we have the GOAT. Now I'm gonna keep it being the person I was thinking about GOAT. I'm really thinking about it in my head. I don't know if I can even get that off. Because I have a hot take on GOAT where I feel like he should be known as this a lot more when it comes to rap. But for whatever reason, I guess he's just underrated. I don't know. But let's get to it. So we starting out with Tupac. I think we're gonna be safe on some of these guys. I'm gonna go both. I was thinking about just saying all-time song making, but he has some songs. The thing I would say about Tupac is he Jay-Z, Nas, or even Biggie as a rapper in terms of lyricism? That's the thing I'm thinking. But he actually has a lot of songs. Okay, I have to think about this. If we were doing artists, I would probably have them both. But if we're doing lyricism, I'm doing it more so everything in terms of lyrics, not just meaningful lyrics. You have, like, he has good lyricism. I don't know about all time. He's not the same level as a lyrical rapper as a Kendrick, a Nas, a Jay-Z. He's not. So I'm gonna say all-time song making. All-time song making. Which also goes into meaningful songs as well. Like Tupac genuinely has meaningful songs. Okay. Then we have 21. I would say 21 is good song making. Like, I wouldn't say all time for 21. I would say he has good song making. He has a lot of good songs. I don't know. The only thing you could really say is that he's been making good songs for a while now. I guess you could say it's damn near going on 10 years, I guess. But I would probably just keep it calm at good. Me personally. Next we have 4-2 Doug. I've never been a 4-2 Doug fan. I gotta be honest. I'm gonna go trash. I've never been a 4-2 Doug. We gonna also be pretty brutally honest here. Next we have 6ix9ine. Now 6ix9ine is a very tough one based off this because I low-key want to say he's trash. But I said at the beginning of this, I'm not gonna be biased. There are some actual good 6ix9ine songs. I cannot fake that. Is that good enough to put him good song making though? I'm thinking about some other people that's gonna be on here. And that's where it's gonna be tough because 21 isn't good song making. But 6ix9ine might deserve that. I'm gonna put him mid though. Bro, 21 may gotta go higher. Then I may just be tripping on Tupac. Because Tupac and 21 in the same tier is throwing me the hell off. That's throwing me off. That is throwing me off. I'm gonna say 6ix9ine good song making. It's just gonna have to be what it is. We're not doing it as an artist. We're doing it as a rapper. Then we have A Boogie. That's why I was like, bro, I'm probably gonna put A Boogie in there. And 6ix9ine probably a better song maker. Like, A Boogie probably got more longevity to me. It's probably more good songs. But if we talking about peak, like the best song between the two, I probably would go 6ix9ine. I'm not gonna lie. But A Boogie probably do have better songs than that. I'm thinking about it. So it wouldn't been too crazy to say it, but it's relative. I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of relative. And it was kind of around the same area when it was at their peaks. Oh, another thing, I am doing this at these rappers' peaks, cause like, if I did modern day 21, would I say good song making? No. If it was doing modern day 6ix9ine, would I be doing it? No. It's just at their peaks. And then it's some younger artists on here, some older artists on here, so it's just a balance. Mid. Or no mid. No, Andre 3000. Oh, this is solo though. Because I have Outkast. This is solo. I don't think Andre 3000 is both. He's all-time lyricist, for sure. He's not both. Outkast is a different conversation. Outkast is genuinely a different conversation. I'm gonna say all-time lyricism for Andre. Then we have A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky I never really thought about. Is he all-time song making though? I was thinking about should I go both above all-time lyricism? Then I'm thinking about the same thing I said about Tupac. He's not Nas lyrics. He's not. A$AP Rocky probably is just both. He's probably just both. Good song making, good lyricism. He's probably both. He's probably just both. Baby King. I think at this point, Baby King is good song making. He's made 2 very good albums at this point. He's not lyrical to me. I think this recent one was a little bit more introspective, but it's not crazy lyrics in my opinion. Big Sean. I guess I gotta throw Big Sean in both. Because we doing it at the peak. Big Sean looking back, that shit aged bad. But I'm gonna still say both. I'm gonna give him his credit. When he was in his prime, people was really messing with Big Sean. I'm not finna be on the hate train. Biggie's just both. I'm not gonna lie. Biggie's easily just both. He's one of the best song makers. He has some of the best songs of all time. He has multiple classic songs. And he has multiple classic albums. It's not really too much confusion there. That's probably what I'm more so doing in the lyricism about. Albums versus songs. Because there's, especially as a rapper, but obviously lyricism is lyricism. Blueface. I ain't gonna lie, Blueface probably mid. That's why I was like, because Blueface also had some songs I low-key used to like when he first was coming up, but he also had some bullshit. Him and 6ix9ine around the same, but 6ix9ine is a better version. Where he actually had undeniable songs that even if you didn't like them, you kind of messed with it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Cardi B. I'm trying to think, is there... Invasion of Privacy was low-key stupid overrated, but there were some solid songs on there. I'll probably give her good song making. That album had no business winning the awards it won, but no, I'm not going to even say I understood it. It actually was not that bad. But yeah, I'm going to say good song making. Then we have Central C. Central C probably good lyricism. I don't think good song making. Like, he probably a better actual technical rapper than everybody in that tier. So I'll probably say good lyricism. I would rather listen to these people probably. But if I'm being honest, yeah. Nipsey Hussle. I would probably say good lyricism. I think Nipsey, he got at least 2 classic albums to me. He's just not like a song artist to me. To me. Like, he got some great songs for sure. But he's not a song artist to me. But maybe he is. Maybe he should be both. I'm gonna put them both, actually. I'm thinking about it. Maybe he just is. Maybe he's just both. Next, we have Chance the Rapper. I'm really thinking about it. Chance is a tough one. Now, Chance is actually a really... Especially when we talking about Prime. That may be all-time song making. Legitimately. That might genuinely be all-time song making. I know for a fact Chief Keef going all-time. Chief Keef is going all-time. I don't care. Chief Keef is going all-time. Chance may go all-time. 10-Day, Acid Rap, Coloring Book Days. Those, he was making some class. Like, you go back and listen to him. Even the Sunday Service album. He got some songs on there that's like, you can go back and listen to, and like, those joints put you in that time, and they're very good songs still. Like Cocoa Butter, like, come on. I'm gonna be honest, yeah, all-time song making. Keef is easily all-time song making. That's a perfect example of what I'm saying between the song making and lyricism. Not really the most lyrical, but they're very good at making songs. Like, Keef has all-time, like, he has genre-defining songs. It's not really debatable. Like, drill rap, genre-defining. Like, sub-genre defining, whatever you want to say it. But Chief Keef easily. All-time song making. Chris Brown. As a rapper? As a rapper. We're doing this as a rapper, gang. We're not doing this as a singer. I think Chris Brown's okay as a rapper. He's not that crazy to me. I would say good song making. People may be mad about that one. I'm going to say, I don't know what to tell you. He might be both. He don't really got no good albums, though. I'm trying to really, like, he actually not that bad lyrically, but I'll say good song making for now. I'm going to keep being. Coi Leray, I actually messed with Coi Leray, but I'm going to have to say mid. Simple as that. Corday, good lyricism. That's a perfect example of good lyricism, where he's very overrated as an artist at this point, but he actually had a good album with his debut, and then that, whatever the hell that second one was, that was bullshit. I'm gonna keep being. The Baby may be both, but I'm gonna say good song making. Dave is a tough one. Hey, Dave might be both. Dave might be both, but at the top both. Dave might genuinely be all-time lyricism. I'm not gonna lie. Dave, bro, Psychodrama, this new album he just dropped, I'm gonna keep it being, bro. Like, if it was just Psychodrama, I would probably be arguing all-time song making. I don't know if I can go that far, though. I don't think he has all-time song making. I don't. But you can argue all-time lyricism with Dave. I'm not gonna lie. But I probably will argue against it. I'm gonna go both. I'm gonna just go both. I'm gonna go safe, and I'm gonna go both. DC the Don is a very talented young artist. I think he's talented. I think the talent is there. I don't personally mess with his music, to be honest. Destroy Lonely, at this point, is good song making. I don't think he's all time. He wouldn't be able to be in both because he's not a lyrical. He's not this crazy lyrical artist. Like, for me, I think he's better than most in his era. But if we talk about the actual lyrical artists, like the JIDs of his era, he's nowhere near that. He's not. Then we have DJ Khaled. Why is DJ Khaled on here? Low-key, DJ Khaled, though, is good song making. I can't lie. Low-key he might be all time. He might gotta be all time. He does nothing on the beat. He doesn't even make the beat. But shout out to bro. Then we have Doja Cat. I give her both. She talented, but yeah, I give her both. Don Toliver is actually kind of tough. I would argue Don Toliver is reaching all-time song-making area. He has multiple great features now, like Moon, Too Many Nights. I don't know. This one is a little bit more confusing to me. I'm trying to think. He's not a lyrical artist. I don't think he's quite all time yet. But put him in this tier with some of these people that's in this tier is crazy. Right now, at least, it feels crazy. But I'm really looking at who I'm finna put up there in all-time song making. I have to put him here. It's literally no other place he can go. Cause he cannot be in the same tier as Dr. Dre. He can't. That would not be okay. All-time song making Dr. Dre easily. Drake is both. People are not gonna like it, but Drake is both. He's not the GOAT though. If we do my 3 favorite artists, he's in there. But as a rapper, just a rapper in general, like, there's things that he does that people will never give him credit for because they don't like him. But for sure, he's both. All-time song making, all-time lyricist. It's just what it is. People are not gonna like that, but it is what it is. Is he the GOAT? No. For rapping ability, no. If you want to do song making ability, you can argue that one. But lyricism being part of it, I can't say that. He's not the best lyricism. He's not. Eminem. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. There's somebody out there that would definitely say both. I'm not 100% on both. I'm gonna keep it being. I'm not gonna lie. For me, he got 2 good albums. And some people would say those are all time. They in between for me. They definitely classics. But if I was to compare that to like Kanye's best albums, what I believe, for me, nah, I wouldn't. Eminem got some songs though, I won't lie. Is it all time or is it good though? For me, I probably would say that's more so good song making ability. I don't think he's really. He probably used to be to a lot of people, but not for me though. For me, he's not. I'm gonna say all time lyricism person. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie about it. Like, even going back to listen to it, some of his songs are, again, very good. All time, I'd probably say no. I do have DJ Khaled in there though. But I do think DJ Khaled legitimately, like, whether you want to give him the credit for it or not, he has put together some people to make songs, and he's made all-time caliber songs. It's just kind of what it is. For me, at least. Eminem low-key would probably be some people's rap GOAT though. I'm not gonna lie, but I think people will argue against that less than Drake. But I'm gonna keep it moving. Fetty Wap, good song making. Fabio Foreign, I'm gonna say mid because actually his rapping ability isn't terrible. But I'm gonna say mid, bro, because he got verses like Off the Grid at least. I even think City of Guys is solid, but outside of those 2 songs, I'm good. I'm genuinely good. Like, you can't get carried by Kanye twice on production and finally make 2 good songs and do nothing else, in my opinion. Like, that don't work for me. French Montana. Okay, just what I'm saying. Like, this is where it gets ignorant, because French Montana is not good, but he has all-time song making ability, bro. He has all-time songs, and that's what I'm saying. Like, he has like at least 2 or 3 all-time songs, at least, at minimum. Now, are those rap though? Hold on though. Are those rap? Unforgettable does not count, because that's not rap. But he is rapping on it. That is not a rap song though. But he do probably have a couple other ones. I'm gonna keep it being. Like, he kind of is like an off-brand Khaled. Like, you're going, like, some of his best songs you're going to, like, he's on stage scheming at the end of the day. Like, is we counting that for French Montana though? Hold on. He is on stage scheming, but we counting that for French Montana. I don't think we are, bro. I gotta be honest. I ain't gonna lie, Ross gonna be kind of high on here. Rick Ross kind of gonna be high on here. I'm not gonna lie. I think he might actually be one of the more underrated rappers. Now I'm thinking about it, because he gonna be high. He has undeniable both. He has undeniable. It's not really anything you can really say to me. Like Dr. Dre probably should be both, but he doesn't like he doesn't even try. He don't even kind of try to hide it or anything. So I'm gonna just leave that alone. Future is clearly all-time song making. He's clearly all-time song making. Clearly. Now, do we rank these in order though? Do we rank these tiers in order? I don't think we do, because it's a lot of people I got it ranked. But Future would probably be at the top. I probably would have Future in terms of song making ability. I probably would have Future over Tupac. I'm not gonna lie, for me personally, but that's not my era, so maybe that's what it is. But if you say Tupac a better song maker, I kind of know where you coming from. To be honest, he probably has more meaningful songs. But did he make Codeine Crazy? You know what I'm saying? Did he make Throwaway? You know, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Now the thing is with lyricism, this is what I'm saying. Like Future definitely has classic albums. Definitely. Tupac definitely has classic albums. But their lyrics are not Nas level. They're not Eminem level. They're not Andre 3000 level. They're not. Like, those two people that's in there are perfect examples of why Tupac is not in all-time lyricism. It's just perfect examples. It's just perfect. Like, people make it look, oh, people gonna say, what about Drake? Drake actually has some all-time rap verses, lyrical songs. So, I think that's a null and void point. I don't think Tupac or Future has anything that can compete with that. They've never even shown flashes to do that, personally, for me. G Herbo. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big G Herbo fan. I'll probably say lyricism. I'll probably put him in a lyricism. He definitely a good lyricist, though. Some of them Chicago drill rappers low-key underrated on that point. But, yeah. Then we have Gunna. Gunna's tough. Gunna is actually tough. Gunna on some all-time songs, low-key. Gunna is low-key part of some all-time songs. And he got longevity. Gunna might be all-time song making as a rapper already. I'm really trying to think, like, Gunna and Don Toliver in terms of as an artist is very relative to me. Personally. But Don Toliver has just not been able to put together a plethora of albums like Gunna has at this point. So I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'd probably say yeah. Low-key, should I make all-time song making more about albums and mixtapes than it is songs? I think I'm gonna do that. But then, like, then you could definitely argue guys like 21 and Baby King up there, Don Toliver up there. But I definitely think that probably gets guys like DJ Khaled, French Montana out of there. Probably even Gunna. Because does Gunna have an album on the caliber of... Nah, hell no. He don't. Like, you gotta have a classic album. That's what we're gonna do. You have to have a classic album. Chance debatably has a classic album. I don't think Gunna debatably has a classic album. These are classic albums within Gunna's fan base. Like, Wunna, I love Wunna. Like, A Gift and a Curse, I love that album. Like, no debatably classic album, no. He don't got that. Future clearly has a classic album with DS2. I think Chief Keef, Finally Rich. You could go a couple different ways with Chance. He has classic mixtapes. I don't know about album. And then Dr. Dre and Tupac are not really debatable for me. I probably actually have Dr. Dre at the top. I don't know. Especially for his song making. But yeah. Homicide Gang. I actually fuck with Homicide Gang. I'm gonna have to say good song making. I meant to put some of these artists I used to have on here that I haven't listened to in years. And I'm gonna keep it being. We're gonna talk about an artist on here that's gonna be kind of high. But ain't gonna lie. His whole wave and genre fell off crazy in the last like 4 or 5 years. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if he should be popping, but he's so talented. I don't know if I want to go that far. Isaiah Rashad, definitely not good song making. It would have to be lyricism. He's not the craziest lyricist. He's not all time. I'd probably say good lyricism. He just dropped a solid album this year. I'm gonna keep it being, but it's never been an Isaiah Rashad album I've been like, there's multiple songs on there I would like to go back to listen to. Like Sylvia Demo is one of my favorite albums of 2010s, but I can't cap on it. I can't. This new album he had was pretty solid, but yeah, I say good lyricism. J. Cole, I mean, that's just both. Shout out to Cole, but that's both. That's both. I think he has actually stamped himself as both. Personally, like he has one of the most listened to songs in Spotify history, while also being, in my opinion, modern day probably the best rapper. If we being real, like in terms of rapping ability, I think, especially after Fall Off, I don't think it's really too much of a debate. Like there's not been a better rapping performance album in a little minute. The only one you could really argue is Let God Sort It Out with Malice. Malice was crazy on there. But yeah. I don't know if I even have clips on here. I should have added clips. Low key, I trolled. It's fine though. Jack Harlow. I think Jack Harlow has good song making ability. Low key though, Jack Harlow used to actually have lyrics. He low key used to have lyrics. I don't know why. Low key, he kind of do got lyrics. He definitely better than majority of the people in this one. I gotta be unbiased. I don't really like Jack Harlow like that, but he kind of do got lyrics. He not all time, but he can be Central C. I ain't gonna lie, Central C may just be crazy being in good lyricism. I'm not gonna cap. But I'm not gonna lie, Jack Harlow probably is just both. I'm not gonna cap. He probably is just both. He probably is. I'm not gonna cap. He probably is. I personally don't like him, but I guess I get to him. Jay-Z is, come on, he's both. He's easily both. Jay-Z has classic songs, some of the best features of all time. Like he don't really rap on albums anymore like that. Like he don't make albums like that. Apparently he is making one soon. And like even that little thing. Now I'm gonna keep me. I have a hot take about that. A lot of the stuff that he was addressing in that shit is years old. The only reason he's popping out is because Drake was dissing that nigga on a whole album. He was dissing, bro, the entire album. The entire album he was. So I think that's really the reason. Like a lot of people were saying this had a lot more buzz than Drake. I don't know. Like we gotta calm down with the Drake hate. I'm gonna keep it being like it's kind of diluting some of y'all brains. I'm gonna keep it being. That's just not true. Like the only reason that even happened was because Drake. But people are already moved past that. I'm gonna keep it being. Alright. Like we gotta calm down with Drake hate. Some of the things it be making y'all say some stupid stuff. Now JID is a tough one because JID could be all-time lyricism. The thing is, I do think, like I said, you have to have a classic album. But again, JID might be all-time lyricism because he has what is it called? The Forever Story. That's a classic. I think that's gonna stand the test of time as a classic album all time. I think that is. Especially for modern day lyricism, is definitely a classic album, in my opinion. If I'm given the option of that or Call Me If You Get Lost, I'm going that for sure. Any of the King Disease, I'm going that. Like, yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic. So I think all-time lyricism may be fair. I was thinking about good lyricism, but I'm gonna go all-time lyricism. He probably actually is all-time lyricism. Justin Bieber. Bro, I was supposed to take all these off. Justin Bieber got some songs when he low-key rap, though. I'm gonna go good song making. This is just as a rapper, again, like Chris Brown. If we doing their whole catalog as artists, it's a completely different conversation. It's a completely different conversation for both of those artists. Maybe not Chris Brown as much. I'm not gonna lie. People be overrating the hell out of Chris Brown at this point. I'm gonna keep being. Like, Chris Brown ain't been good in over damn near 15 years. So I'm not gonna cap. But that's the top for another day. Next we got Juice WRLD. And this is the person I was talking about earlier. I'm gonna keep it being. RIP Juice. Low-key, RIP X. But I don't know if they would still be popping. Because I ain't gonna lie. They little genres, they little thing that they had coming up, that shit gone. Now, X, I'm low-key like Juice more than X. But I'm gonna keep it being. X was definitely more versatile than Juice. Juice, the thing is, he was more talented. Like, he was low-key modern day Wayne, where he ain't even go in there writing nothing. He did everything off the dome, freestyle. So you gotta give him credit. I probably say all-time song making. He definitely got all-time songs. If you want to say he don't have an all-time classic, I'm not really that mad about that. I'm not. And I did take... Alright, bro. I gotta bring them back up. Ain't gonna lie. I may gotta keep him. His freestyles is... I'm low-key... Juice WRLD is low-key the one person I'm gonna cheat for. Because his freestyles alone, like, he should be higher. He should be higher than a lot of these people. But he just don't put the effort in on his own songs and albums. So, it's what it is. And even then, it's low-key debatable if he has a classic album or not. So, I'm going to just keep moving. I don't think he does. But, okay. Can. I used to vote with Can, but, yeah, I'll probably just say good song making. Kanye. Again, this is one of my 3 favorite artists of all time. Kanye does not have an all-time lyricism. Like, I can argue it for Drake. I can't for Kanye. I can't. Like, there's nothing I can even try to do. Like, even for me, I know too much about Kanye. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Easily, though. Easily all-time song making. It's not... like, I'm not ranking within the tiers, but he has to be the front. He has to be the front of that tier. But the only thing stopping him from being any higher is all-time lyricism. He doesn't have... It's not really anything I can really, like... There's no angle I can even argue that one. So I'm going to have to say all-time song making. King Carson. Good song making. Good song making. It's simple. Kendrick. Both. Clearly both. Clearly both. I think that he got some overrated albums, but you cannot argue if Good Kid, Mad City is a classic album. That's not debatable. I would even argue, go beyond classic. That's one of the best albums of all time. Not even debatable. Like, go beyond that. Like, beyond that. In my life, top 10 albums I've ever heard. When you think about songs, he for sure has classic songs. It's not. Let's just keep it moving. Honestly, let's keep it moving. Like, the biggest rap beef in history, he won. Like, it's just, yeah, let's just keep it moving. It's not really much to do there. I'm gonna keep it being. Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi got some classic songs. And he low-key got a classic album. I don't think that's too debatable. Oh, if he got a classic album. He may got 2. Kid Cudi might be all-time song making, bro. He fell off for sure, but the talent is undebatable. The influence, the impact. That may be the way I do replace. Nah, I don't think Juice got that crazy influence impact, though. I'm gonna keep being. Like, that entire wave fell off so fast. I'm not like, he was carrying that entire wave. I'm gonna be honest. That's why I'd be like, I don't know if he falls off because he was low-key carrying that wave. But there was a lot of people trying to copy that joint. I'm gonna keep being. Low-key, though, was that Juice pushing that wave or was that Tekka low-key? That entire Nick Mara wave, that low-key started with Ransom, I think. What came first, them Juice WRLD hits or Ransom? I don't remember. I know Juice WRLD jumped on Ransom remix, though. That might have been Juice, low-key, that started that wave. That entire little beat, bro, that was in Juice WRLD whole thing. I don't think Tekka really depended on that for real, though. Tekka was a lot more versatile. I'm not gonna cap. But, okay. Next we have... I don't know if that's even true what I said about versatile, but let's keep moving. King Von. I'm not a big King Von guy. I'm gonna keep being. I gotta be honest. I'm not. Kodak is both. I don't care what nobody say. Kodak is both. I don't care what nobody say. Kodak is both. Genuinely, he's both. Kodak, he got good songs. It really comes down to, does Kodak have a classic album and does he have all-time songs? I would probably say no for both. So that's probably where we go there. Lotto. Okay, when it comes to some artists like this, like, it's kind of impossible because she don't make songs for me. It's just not what it is. So I give her the benefit of the doubt. I give her good song making. I gave Cardi B the benefit of the doubt. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Good song making. Next we have Lil Baby. Lil Baby issue now, I think he's definitely improved as a rapper. I think My Turn era and on has been bad for him, in my opinion. I think My Turn wasn't that good of an album. People overrated it. Me personally. That's just me personally. I think what he was prior, he was a better artist. But now he's a better rapper. Like, My Turn on, he's a better rapper. It's just what it is. Like, it's just what it is. I don't think he consistently makes as good as songs because he's not as versatile as an artist. But now, as a rapper, he's much improved. Like, he used the same flow, but he's a lot better with his bars and rapping ability. So I give him that. So he probably is both. And for a lot of people would say My Turn is a classic. I would disagree. And if I was to say his classic, it would be All Her Than Never. But either way, he has a classic. So I'll say both. He's not all time though. I ain't gonna lie, he might be all time, gang. I'm really thinking about it because low-key, he would definitely say Freestyle is a classic song at this point. Freestyle is 100% a classic song. And I think The Bigger Picture is one of the better rap songs of definitely of the modern era. I think that's definitely one of the better rap songs of the modern rap era. I'm not gonna lie. He might be all time, bro. He might be all time. I'm not gonna lie. Juice is in there, so it's not like it's unfair. That man might be all time, bro. Lil Baby might be all time. Low key though, okay though, hold on. That means ASAP may gotta go up there. Low key, why the hell is ASAP not up there? What the hell? I don't know what I was doing with ASAP. ASAP shit's just up there. ASAP is clearly up there. I don't know what I was doing there. I think Lil Baby probably up there too, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Lil Baby probably actually is up there. I don't know if I fully agree with that. I'm gonna go Dirk. I'm not gonna lie, for me, Dirk has never been that good to me. But I give him lyrics. I give him lyrics. He not as good as a rapper as G Herbo, but he better than Central C. So if Central C in there, I give it to him. I give it to him. Lil Mosey, I think he was able to make good songs. For sure. Lil Nas X, he was able to make good songs. Lil Peep, he got a song I like, so I give it to him. Lil Tecca, definitely good songs. I don't think he all time. It come down to if you think he got a classic album. I love We Love You Tecca. I do. I don't think that shit got no misses. I don't think people think that's a classic. I don't think I would say it's a classic. So I'm gonna keep it there. Low-key, Gunna may gotta go up there. I'm not gonna lie. Gunna gotta go up. He gotta go up at that point. He gotta go up. If Baby up there, Gunna I believe is a better rapper. He gotta go up. I'm not gonna lie. Gunna gotta go up there. Lil TJ, I would call bro Lil Tay. Good song making. Uzi has a classic album. I'm not gonna lie. If Gunna and Baby got classic albums, Uzi for sure got a classic album. That's not even debated. I would argue he has two. I'm gonna go for sure all time song making. Wayne is both. Wayne is easily both. If you're arguing that one, I don't know what to tell you. Lil Yachty, I would say is good song making. Logic. I used to mess with some of Logic, like his early days. Oh, Mac Miller's okay. Don't do that. Logic. Yeah, now I'm right, bro. Is Logic and Lil Durk same level rapper? Like, I don't know about that one. I'm gonna keep it being. I don't know about that one, but I'm gonna keep it moving. Mac Miller is both minimum. I used to love Mac Miller. Classic album though. I don't even know if I can even get off that he has all time songs. I'm gonna probably have to say both. I'm gonna say both though. Meek Mill. Meek Mill, I ain't gonna lie, Meek Mill is tough. Meek Mill is actually tough, bro. Dude, Meek Mill got a classic album. I love Champions. I don't think I would go there. Let me go look at it, bro. Cause Dream Chasers, low-key, one of the mixtapes definitely a classic mixtape. Is it classic enough of a mixtape to be saying it's a classic album like Chance mixtapes are? I don't know if I'm going that far. Let me look at Meek Mill catalog, bro. If I gotta look it up, it probably ain't. I gotta be honest. If I gotta look it up, it probably ain't though. I'll be real. Championships, Dreams, and Nightmares. Nah, I wouldn't say this is a classic album. Classic intro for sure. One of the best intros all time. Nobody can really debate that. That's like all time song making. That song is enough to be all time song making. But he has other songs as well. It's crazy that Going Bad is bigger than Dreams and Nightmares. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not gonna lie. Just because the song bigger on streaming, I don't agree with that. Dreams and Nightmares is definitely his biggest song. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care how many numbers Going Bad does. It's still doing more numbers on both streaming sites, biggest streaming sites. I don't care. I don't agree with that. I think Dreams and Nightmares is definitely his biggest song. I'm really looking at this game. Low key, the one album I would probably argue for him that's a classic album is Dreams Worth More Than Money. That shit was crazy when it came out. That shit was crazy. Hey, this nigga went on a crazy run. You had Dream Chasers 1, Dream Chasers 2, Dreams and Nightmares, Dream Chasers 3, then Dreams Worth More Than Money. DC 4 and Wins and Losses and Championships is low-key a good run, bro. That's a good run. He lost me a little bit of Expensive Pain. I'm gonna keep it being. He lost me a little bit on here. Let me see what's on there. I don't know, actually. We Slide, Blue Notes 2 was kind of hard. Sharing Location was kind of, I don't know. I don't remember this one. I remember messing with some of these songs. It's been a little minute since this man dropped a solo album. He dropped a little mixtape with Ross, but he ain't dropped a solo album in 5 years. He damn near did this shit to himself. I ain't gonna lie, that Diddy shit was everywhere, bro. I'm gonna keep it being. I'm gonna say both. I don't think I can go all time. Song making. Even though like there's rappers in there that I do have him over as a rapper, but I can't get it off. Like he's clearly a good lyricist, clearly good at song making. I don't know if I can go all the way to all time for either though. So that's really where it's like he's kind of getting held back. He's kind of just getting held back. I ain't gonna lie, Dave may gotta go all time song making. But I'm gonna keep moving. Meg Thee Stallion, I'm cool. Like this is the one I don't really get. Like Lotto, I can see the talent. Cardi B, I don't really see the talent, but she's actually made songs that I guess is undeniable. Meg Thee Stallion, the one undeniable song that I would say people she had was that Savage bullshit. That shit was terrible. I can't even like try to get that one off, bro. I'm sorry. I can't even lie about that one. That was a terrible song. So I'm gonna let that one rock. Metro Boomin. Okay. Yeah, no, I can't even rank you as a rapper. Low key, I gotta take DJ Khaled off. That one alone, I gotta take DJ Khaled off. If I can't rank Metro Boomin, I can't rank DJ Khaled. Like at least Metro Boomin is making albums and making the beats. Like DJ Khaled does nothing. Nah, I gotta take him off. I got to. And low key was ranking French Montana for stuff that other people was doing on his songs. I'm low key tripping. MGK actually has a hit song and he has good lyricism. Putting MGK in the same tier as Mac Miller and Meek Miller is throwing me the hell off though. Like he acts throwing me off right now. That is, I gotta be honest. But it probably is fair. He definitely switched up on the genre. But I can't lie, he probably is. He doesn't have a classic though, at all. No classic. Migos. If you want to argue if they have a classic, that's on you. I think No Label 2 and Culture 1 are definitely debatable classics. And they have longevity in terms of song making. There's not really much to talk about there. Nas is both. Nas is the person I was talking about. Should I have him GOAT? I don't know if I can say Nas is GOAT though. Off the song making ability. But as a lyricist, he's the best. I don't think it's... Only person you can really argue for me, lyricist wise, is probably Andre 3000. That's probably the only person I would probably give you. But Andre 3000 don't have no solo album. He don't. So then you could probably try to argue Outkast, which I do think is a fair argument. I probably would say Nas though. Like I think Outkast probably is better on the song making. Nas is better on the lyricism. It kind of goes which way you want to go. I'm gonna go Nas GOAT. We'll have probably a GOAT for both, for a group and for Nav, good song making. NBA Youngboy, all time song making. I think that NBA Youngboy has for sure stood the test of time, and I think AI Youngboy 2 is his debatably classic album. If you don't believe that, then I'm not really mad at you, but I think that's the one I would probably say. Nicki. I'm not a big Nicki fan. I'm gonna keep it being. I feel like a lot of OVO, YM fans, like I like Drake and Kendrick, so I'm probably already an anomaly in that aspect for both of those fan bases. But when it comes to the YM, I feel like they usually like all three. Nicki has never been that crazy to me. Like people hype the monster verse on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Probably is the best verse on that song, but that song is not good to me. Like no. Okay, compared to the rest of that album, that is the worst song on the album to me. So, like if I was to say, like some people say that's like the best verse on the whole album, I'm not gonna lie, you're wilding. You're just wilding if you believe that. I'm sorry, that's just not true. On that song, for sure, she's the best though, and she fit the theme perfectly. That was like the perfect person to get for that feature, to be honest, because she fit that theme perfectly. Like especially with her verse, she fit that theme perfectly. But I'm cool. I would say, it come down to does she have a class for women? She definitely has a classic album, so I'm not gonna argue that. It comes down to she has all-time lyricism. I would probably say no. She not Nas, but she low-key, like if you talking about women, I didn't even put Lauryn Hill on here. That would have been like a fair comparison for her. Lauryn Hill. I don't know. I'll probably just say all-time song making though. I'll probably give her all-time song making. 9, good song making. NLE Chopper mid. Offset, good song making. Osama San, I guess good song making. Quedeca, both. Outkast, I would say GOAT. P Airborne, I guess good song making, but it's not because of his rapping ability. So Carti, good song making. Polo G, I'm not a big Polo G guy, but I guess Loki Polo got some solid lyrics. I give him both. I'm looking at this both. I don't know, bro. It's both kind of getting a little wild. It's both kind of getting a little wild, bro. I gotta be honest. Okay, we're gonna bring him down. I guess I bring Kodak down. Kodak got some deep themes, but in terms of his lyrics, I don't know if it's consistent as consistently good as the rest of this, especially when it was at their peak lyrically. Or as artists, Pooh Shiesty, good. I ain't gonna lie, Post Malone may be all time. I'm not gonna lie, Post Malone is definitely all time for me. He definitely has a classic album. He probably got 2 or 3 for me, but I'll give him all time song making. Protect, good. Quavo, good for sure. Quavo is a debatable one. He kind of like Andre, where he don't have. Oh, he do have a solo. I can't even get that off. Never mind. Rick Ross is both. Not even debatable. Literally not. I was talking about this earlier. Like, it's not even really debatable for Rick Ross to not be both. He literally has multiple classic albums and he has multiple classic songs. It comes down to, do you think Rick Ross is on the level of a lyricist as Nas and all these other? No, he's not. He's not. Like, he's not. I'm not gonna lie. That low-key just sold him, though. That just sold him. Rick Ross, low-key. That low-key just sold him. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even try to get that off. No, I'm gonna lie, though. He do have some of the best rap verses of all time, though. He do. Now, I'm not gonna lie. He not they level, but he close enough. Like, every rapper I have all-time lyricism and up is better rappers than him. Drake is the better rapper. J. Cole, Biggie, 3 Stacks, Eminem, J.I.D., Jay-Z, Kendrick, Wayne, Outkast. Bun B may be the worst. Rod Wave. I'm not a big Rod Wave fan. I'll give him to him. He is a tough one. Roddy Ricch is actually very tough. But if I lower Kodak, because Kodak has good themes. He has good themes. That's kind of why I put him in good lyricism, but he's not as technically sound as a rapper. Okay, I gotta lower Dirk too, Dan. I'm not gonna lie, I gotta lower Dirk. Roddy Ricch has a classic album. I don't even think it's. Please excuse me for being antisocial. Is clearly a classic album at this point, in my opinion, and he has classic songs, undebatably. He low key modern day Meek Mill. Low key, except he actually has a classic album, but he didn't get no beef. He just trolled his own career. But Meek Mill trolled his own career too. Like, they both trolled their own career. They had a crazy little run and they just trolled their own career. Or is that the baby that's the new Meek Mill? That shit disrespectful to Meek Mill. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather say Roddy Ricch. But Roddy Ricch was on the west side. He was like a West Side Atlanta artist, low key. That was the closest thing like the West Side had to an Atlanta style artist. Like, Houston had one with Trav, Philly had one with Uzi. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these other cities was just having Atlanta style artists. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know, bro. He tough. He could be all time song making. He could go that high. Low key, he probably is that high. I'm probably chatting. He probably actually just is that high. He probably is, because there's a lot of artists that's in here that wouldn't be in good lyricism. Yeah, he probably actually just is that high. He actually has a classic album. I'm not gonna lie. Rilo. Schoolboy Q, does he have a classic album? Nah, I wouldn't say that. He's both though. He's for sure both. Shake West, I guess, good song making. He has that one good song. Nah. Good lyricism. I don't even think his lyrics is that good. It's his flow. So I don't know if he actually deserve it, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna put him there. So Fago, good song making. Speaker Knockers, good song making. Is Speaker Knockers an all-time song maker at this point? Because the only reason we can't really go too far on him is because his life got ended. RP, bro. That's a wild way to say that, but you know what I mean. So we didn't really get to see the full. I don't think we really kind of got to see. What's the comparison? It's like if Drake made So Far Gone, and he never made another album or song again. I feel like that's all we got with Speaker Knockers. Like, that's the best way I can compare it. Who else can I compare that to? Say, for instance, if Carti never dropped self-titled, Die Lit, and Whole Lotta Red in music. That's pretty much what I would say with Speaker Knockers. Like, we only got SoundCloud era Carti. We only got Love Is Rage, OG Love Is Rage era Uzi. We didn't get everything that came after. I feel like that's what we got with Speaker Knockers, personally. But I'm going to say that. I probably wouldn't. Yeah. Low-key, Carti should be up there. Low-key, I'm chatting with Carti. Carti definitely is all-time song making. I'm not gonna lie, he definitely is. He has a classic album. He probably has two for a lot of people. Does he have a class? The thing with Carti though, dude, Carti got a classic song though. I love Carti, but an all-time classic song for me, dude. But for the, I don't know, bro. Uzi for sure has that. Every artist in that tier has that. Does Carti have that? I don't know if Carti got that, gang. I'll be honest. I don't know if Carti got that. Like, I love Shooter. What else? Location would be the song I would pick. I don't think that's a... Not Location, Long Time. But Location might be the song, low-key. Magnolia probably is the song. That shit's sad, though. I ain't gonna lie. Logie, what's that new song? What's that song off that new album that was the big song off there? That got the little doom that coming out of that's coming out of that weekend song, popular, and it go doom. That's some bullshit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even remember what that song. Evil Jordan. That shit may be his classic song for some people. Bro, his classic songs are meat. Those joints are dirt, gang. I ain't gonna lie. But look, I get it to him. Shout out to Carti. Sway Lee. Does Sway Lee have an all-time? Does he have a classic album? Sway Lee is getting hold by that classic album thing, though. He's getting hold by that. I'm gonna keep it being. He's getting hold because he for sure, just off the definition of all-time song making, he's for sure up there. But I can't do it. He don't have an all-time classic. Takeoff. He don't have a classic album. Migos is up there, but every Migo individually is not up there. And I would probably rank Takeoff in his solo career probably the lowest. Even though I like his album more than Quavo's. Offset is definitely the best one of the three for me, individually. But Takeoff probably got... If we want to talk about lyrics, I probably would still go Offset. But flow, I probably would go Takeoff. But you could debate lyrics. I just always preferred Offset. But RP Takeoff, bro. Crazy. Tana, I'm going to say good song making. Tory Lanez is actually both. He's actually both. I don't think Tory has a classic album, though. Travis has a classic album. Travis for sure has a classic album. It's how many Travis has. I'm going to say all time. Trippy. Does Trippy have a classic? For me, he does. For Trippy fans, he does. I would probably say he doesn't. The thing is, Trippy at his peak was it was a solid lyricist. I don't know if I can say he's on the level of any of those guys in there, though. He could probably talk to Central C, but I feel like I just don't like Central C, and I like Trippy a lot. Tyler, the Creator. I guess we gotta go all-time song making. In my opinion, Tyler, the Creator, one of the most overrated rappers. But as an artist, he's very good. It's not really debatable. People be talking about Tyler, the Creator like he Kendrick level rapper or some shit now. I'm not gonna lie. When he's really just like a... I was finna say Kanye. That shit disrespectful as hell. Low-key. This is a hot take. But low-key, Kanye low-key is... If you blend Travis Scott and Tyler, Creator together, that's damn near modern-day Kanye. Now, a modern-day Kanye still probably wouldn't be as good as... I guess that other Kanye, but if we had Kanye at his peak in modern day, it probably would be those two rappers mixed together. because they both have crazy production. I think Tyler's the better rapper than Travis, but Travis is better at making songs than Tyler. I think there's something to that one. I'm gonna keep being. I never thought about that, but I'm gonna keep moving. Ty Fontaine, he had a little prime, but I'm gonna leave him alone. Vince Staples, I'm gonna go both. I'm gonna go lyricism. I don't think he got no crazy replay value songs personally. I don't. Wale is a tough one. Wale could go all time song making. I'm gonna go both though. Wiz Khalifa, what the hell? Like, Wiz is a troll, bro. Cause at his peak, he actually had good lyricism. Like, he had like a little prime where he was really killing people on his own features. He had a couple little albums, tapes. Oh, nah, he may got a classic album. Ain't gonna lie. Cushion. Oh, hey, not gonna lie. He might got a classic. He might got a classic tape, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I'd probably go both. But I ain't gonna lie, his best, a lot of his like hit songs per se are definitely trash now. Like, they age terribly. But if you go back and listen to his like some of his albums, he still got some songs that are actually still very good. But hits wise, I don't know. X, I'll probably say both. I don't think X has a classic album personally to get that off. But I gave that to Juice. But I gave that to Juice because it's freestyling. I feel like I can't put him in all-time lyricism because what he does on his album, but as a freestyler, he's probably, if we talk about freestyling ability on this whole list, he's probably top 5. So I feel like he has to be an all-time composer. I don't think X is in that conversation, personally. But he probably is in all-time combos for song making for some people because they think he has a classic album. I personally don't believe he does, though. Personally. But I also do think Juice is more talented, but I also think X is more versatile. If this was an artist one, it probably would be different. Personally, but I don't know. I don't even know if that's true. Wami and Namir. He had some hits, so I get to him. Good. This is the hardest one probably on this whole list because he has a genuine classic. He low-key is just all-time song making. Like, I don't think he has crazy longevity. Now, this new album he got coming out is kind of hyping me up a little bit. But I'm going to go all-time song making. Young Thug is clearly all-time song making. I just did the tier list for him. I don't think there's too much of a debate against Young Thug. Bro, I was making this and I was trying to figure out who the hell is bro. I don't remember bro name, but I had an album I loved from bro. How the gang go? What is bro name? I can't even remember I can't even remember that album, bro. I literally can't even remember that album. I got bro. It's literally, bro. I gotta look it up. What is bro name? Young Bands, bro. I literally could not think of bro name for nothing when I was making, like, I was taking people off the tier list. Yeah, I'm gonna go boom. Moneybag Yo is mid. 94 is good. Coach Ice, I guess, and that's probably my rapper tier list. So let's make it to where y'all can see everything. Okay, so in GOAT we have Nas as the greatest rapper of all time, and we have the greatest group of all time, Outkast. I think that's fair. Both able to have all-time lyricism while also having all-time song-making abilities. Biggie, Drake, J. Cole, Jay-Z, Kendrick, Wayne, Rick Ross. Ain't gonna lie, Rick Ross being up there, I may gotta throw Tupac and Kanye up there. Not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Cause Rick Ross can't rap to the level of them of Nas and shit like that. And I'm not mad at having Kanye in both, so I'm gonna let that one rock. All-time lyricism, Andre 3000, but only because he has no solo albums, so it's kind of like, it's kind of hard to know if he's like an all-time song maker, because he's only on features, so it's like, it's kind of tough to really gauge that. But he does have, like, if you go look through his feature list in terms of the songs they are, in terms of how good the songs are, That catalog crazy. I'm gonna keep it being, but I'm gonna keep it all-time lyricism. Eminem, that may be the one that people be mad about, but I don't really care. I'm not a big Eminem fan, so that's just what it is, I guess. JID, maybe another one people may be like should be lower, but I think he probably deserves that. All-time song making, both good lyricism, good song making, mid, trash. The fact that 42 Dugg is the only person in trash is kind of crazy to me. But low-key, looking at the people in mid, I don't think I've ever heard a song by 42 Dugg I liked. I don't think I ever heard a feature by 42 Dugg I liked. So I'll probably keep it like this. The only song I may have liked was literally Carey by Future. And that was not that good of a song either. So, yeah, I'll leave that there. But yeah, that's my rapper tier list 2026. I may be able to do this another time next year. I'm going to do an artist one soon. I think that's going to be a better one. Because we're just going to be ranking artists based off their catalog at that point. Not really how good they are at rapping ability. It's just gonna be how good they are as a artist. Maybe some artists are better at making songs, so maybe some artists are better at making albums. Maybe some artists are just hit artists, you know? Maybe they only good in they subgenre. I don't know, but that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna do an artist one. So if y'all do want that, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff out the way. No more talking. It's your boy Fitz. I'm out of here.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!